Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So I have a magazine haul to share with you today. So some of these haven't even been opened, so I'm going to be looking at these with you for the first time. And I've also got a Papercraft Society box just over here. So this box here is available individually now, so it's gone past its subscription stage and you can buy the boxes individually, and I'll have some more information on that in a little bit. So let's go through all of these. I'm going to try not to take too long on each one because I know my magazine hauls can be quite lengthy, so I want to keep that down. Okay, so let's start off with the one on the top. So this one is Die Cutting Essentials, issue number 67, and I absolutely love this one because we have this bee theme going here with the honeycomb. So you get the honeycomb die that's got stuck in there. So this is the gift for this one, and you get the hexagon shapes here for the honeycombs, and you also get something that's going to cut it out entirely, and you also have these flowers here, and there is a little bee detail right there. It's going to be really hard to see it, but there's going to be absolutely loads of ideas on what you can make with this bee die here. So let's have a quick look. Okay, so we have loads of hints and tips on how to use it. And here we have Nikki Gilbert. So she is another editor for the other magazines, and I think it's creative stamping, and she has made loads of cards here, loads of ideas. So here she's cut the bee out individually, she's snipped that apart here, she's done a step-by-step on how she's done that, and again you can colour them in or you can layer them up with different colours. So for this bee here, she's trimmed out a little bit of yellow card there just to pop behind it. That's a really clever idea. Now, this advert here, I actually want to have this collection. I think I might just order it. It's available in 8x8 and 12x12. It's from Craft Stash. I'll try and find the link for that and I'll pop it down below. And again, everything I'm showing you today, I'll try and find links for, so you can pop that down. So in the UK at Craft Stash, it's free delivery if you spend over £15, and they will have different, that's in the UK, and they will have different thresholds where you can reach free delivery or free shipping, depending on what country you're in and how much you spend. So there is a detail page on the delivery section on Craft Stash's website, and you can just check there where your threshold is and how much you need to spend. So it's not sent by weight, it's calculated by the cost. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, it's all on there. I will find that link and I'll put that down below for you as well. Okay, so it's really great just to save up everything that if you're from another country, you can just save up all the bits you want. It doesn't matter how heavy they are, and you can just make sure you reach that threshold to get the free shipping, and that's the best way to get all of your favorite goodies at a very reasonable cost as well. Free shipping, that's really good as well. So I really like this. I might have to get myself this is £3.99. I love anything to do with bees, so just wondering if there's any projects that I would like to make. So I don't want to go through all of this with you because we could be here forever and there won't be much point in getting the magazine. So it's definitely worth it for this die alone. I absolutely love this honeycomb die there. Okay, so that is Die Cutting Essentials issue 67. Moving on, this is another one of my favourites. So this is Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 207, and the gift is from Crafter's Companion. So this is from a nautical collection. I don't think they have a main nautical collection as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, but I absolutely love this. There's so many different things that you can do with that. These are actually layer as well. This stamp here in the center is separate from this blow up life preserve ring thing. What are those called? Let me know down in the comments. My mind has just gone blank on that. And here we also have a seahorse die as well, so that's quite intricate. There's loads of little things there. Just use a pokey tool just to poke all of those out, and just that you can just really make some lovely effects here. This one here I think is one of my favorites. So inside there are loads of ideas, especially with the Craig layered as well from Crafter's Companion. There's absolutely loads and loads and loads of ideas here. But oh, Nikki again, she makes the most beautiful cards. Just love these traditional colours as well. So I won't go through all of this, but there are loads and loads of ideas, different techniques as well. Dry embossed die cutting, I need to give that a go. I've never done that, so I might just have to give that a read and then give that a go as well. And she's done different skill levels as well, one for beginner, intermediate and advanced, and step by steps too. So that is Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 207. I'm going to have to open this one up, so I'm going to grab my scissors because this only popped through the letterbox the other day. So it's a 100-piece mega value pack, and now this is Papercraft Essentials issue 189, and let's see what you get here. Okay, it's all about the gifts for me. Okay, so we have 80 elements here. It's an elegant card kit, and it looks like you can make these fold up cards here. So it looks like they're bursting at the seams, ready to come out, so you can pop a gift card in there as well. So let's have a quick look inside here. I'm just desperate to have a look in there. Just love these colours as well, and there's lovely gold embossing. I'm hoping that comes up. It just reflects the window at the same time as I don't just about get the gold there. Anyway, that's enough glaring. Okay, so we get foam pads, and everything has the score lines in as well. So let's see. I'm just going to dive straight in. I haven't even read any instructions, so I'm just going to fold all of the score lines. Some of these may have to fold the other way. So let's have a play. I've done all those and that one, so it's just this one here, these ones there. So I think these ones have to go on the other way. So I may just have to look at the instructions. I'm just folding away and having fun. Oh, that is super easy. There you go. This kind of reminds me of those toys that you used to play with. Do you know which ones I mean? I used to write things on them, all your options. It turns out that you like someone or something like that. Child play. Who's your boyfriend this week? Okay, so that, I think, that is how it goes, and then you can have your sentiment in the center there, or a gift card, and then I think it comes with a belly band. Let's pop that aside. Okay, so here is the other one. Let's have a look at all of the card options first. So that's really nice. These are so different as well, so they're not all similar, if that makes sense. So there's another one, and okay, so we have coordinating sets here as well, and I think these triangles come off and they pop onto this triangular section, so you can build it up as well. That's really clever. So let's pop that one together, and this one goes together as well, so it's got beautiful gold foiling. I'm trying not to get any glare there, so that's really nice too. And here we have these two. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 so far, those two. I love that color combination. And 6, there we go. No, we only get 5, and they're double-sided as well. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So you get 5 of those, plus the foam pads as well. These are squares, just so you can build up some layers. So I'm just going to pop that to the side there, and I will finish that one off later. and we also get a cut and emboss folder. Now I've never actually used one of these before, so I should probably run that through and see what that does. And you also get a round die here and a flower die. I believe that's going to fit in the center there. So I think that's a 5 by 7. Let's measure it. Yep, that's 7 by 5. That's a 5 by 7. And again, there's going to be tons of ideas inside on what you can do with your gifts, and that's the embossing folder there. And these are really pretty as well. So have a quick flick through. Oh, I was asked on one of my last YouTube videos on these stamps. I have replied to the person, but these stamps are available at Craft Stash as well, and I think I sent the person the link for this one here. So if you really like those, they are available at Craft Stash. And here we go. These are made by Sarah Gray. So here are some ideas on how she's used it differently. She's chopped them up there to use in a different card. I think she was asked to make cards with this set but not assemble them as they're supposed to be assembled. So it's just some extra ideas in case you don't want to have the fold up one. So that's a really great idea. And here we have the ones that are all folded up, all assembled and put together using all of the kits. So there's some great examples here by Sandra as well. And here we have some, oh, here's Nikki again. She's an excellent card maker, and she's made some lovelier cards using the other gift, which was the embossing folder. And there's probably some more near the front as well. And oh, here we have some embroidery here. If you tried embroidery on your card making, I've done embroidery a very long time ago. So that's by Ingrid. And moving up, we have some more examples here from Christina, Card Making Magic. There's just tons and tons of ideas. Okay, so that is Papercraft Essentials issue 189. I'm just going to pop these back in here. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside to finish off later on. Okay, this is another one I have not opened. This is Creative Stamping. And you get a bumper stamp set with this one, as you always do with Creative Stamping. It's always an A4. Okay, so this is RSPB, which is like birds. It's like a bird charity. RSPB, I can't remember what that stands for. I know people will know what that stands for, but anyway. And this is a Kingfisher set, so this will cut out that Kingfisher stamp. So it's the outline stamp, outline set and outline die. No, stamp set and outline die. Okay, so here we have By the Water. We have otter here, lots of sentiments here in different fonts. Again, I love anything that says hello. So hello retirement would look really good. Father's Day, so this is a little bit late coming out because some of the magazines are out of sync now with the calendar dates. And but this is absolutely perfect. You know, you can take the father off there, you know, and add a birthday instead. Happy birthday, father. Things like that. So relax, father. You know, have the day off. Okay, so this is issue 86. There we go. It was hiding under everything. Now I'm looking at this one here. I love anything with those colors and that sort of flower, so that's really nice. Now this one looks interesting because it has a die cut heart there, so it's been layered together. I'm sure it has a name. So this is Nikki's magazine, and again, as always, there's going to be loads and loads of ideas on what to do with your stamp set. This is really pretty as well. So Vanessa has been asked to, it looks like she's been asked to add frames with the stamped images. So she's done a lot of die cutting and layering to piece those together again. And again, if you haven't already and you really like these magazines, you can be really interactive with these magazines. On Facebook, they all have their social media is everywhere, so you can send in your makes and things like that. So you've got facebook.com/Papercraft magazines. Just send in your ideas, and they, you know, if they really like them, they will share them, and you know, get your 5 minutes of fame, and even just get printed into the magazine as well. So there's absolutely loads of ways that you can interact with the editors of the magazine here. So again, there's going to be loads of ideas. So this is a stamping magazine, so there's going to be loads of stamping techniques as well. I really like that colour scheme. So again, I won't show you everything in here because I'll spoil the surprises. So there's absolutely loads and loads of ideas. Here we go. So it's Tonic Studios. I absolutely love that. Okay, so that is Creative Stamping issue 86. Moving on, we're on to some box kits now. So this is Crafters Inspiration issue 27, and I was lucky enough to be asked to create for this one. Okay, so this is new, where you don't get the DVD with it. They used to put all of their digital images that you'd get, the digital kits, on a DVD, and you'd get that now. But now it's download only, which is even better for me, because I'd prefer to download things, because I don't have a DVD drive in my computer. I have one in my laptop, but when we built my computer, it wasn't one of my specifications to have a DVD drive, so I didn't need one. So now that it's downloadable, it's really easy. So you do actually get some physical product in here as well as the magazine. So you get this beautiful flower die here. This does remind me of magnolias, and here it is here, and this has been mixed in with some of the digital downloads as well. And we have this stencil here, that's a really nice modern geometric style stencil there. I can imagine a lot of boy cards being made, like masculine cards, like teenage boys and things like that. That's going to be perfect for that. And we also have this stamp set as well, with loads of sentiments. I love sentiment stamps. So again, there's going to be loads of ideas in here, and again, that's my card just here. So I had a London theme, and that London theme here, we have that. That's mine too. I like to point out what I made. So anyways, this is where we get all of digital downloads. There's all information here on where to get that from, and I absolutely love this. It's turned over. I keep getting distracted by things I like. Love that too. That is really pretty. Okay, so anyway, back to the digital downloads. I think it's 6 collections you get, and they're all featured throughout the magazine here. But I'm going to find my page. I know I'm on page 45, so let's go straight to page 45. There we go. So I love London, anything London. Telephone boxes, London cabs. I just love the underground sign as well. Made this cityscape here. This is all done with digital collections as well. You just print them off. And then we have a couple of others there from the same collection as well. I just love these colours here, and a nice little travel themed one as well. So my eye really caught this one. This is this whole Christmas collection here. It's the Nature's Garden one. It's called Vintage Christmas, and it's available for pre-order at the moment at Craft Stash. So I really want that paper, so I'm going to make sure I'm going to get that. And I also really like that Merry Christmas die there as well. And you know, I'm a sucker for poinsettias, so I do have my own poinsettia die. I have Tim Holt's poinsettia as well, so why not, you know, just add it to the poinsettia collection. I might as well. It seems like I collect poinsettias. Okay, because I've still got my poinsettia from Christmas. It's still alive. I've kept it alive. It's downstairs. It's in the place where it likes until probably the autumn, and then I'll have to find a new place for it. So I've managed to keep it happy so far. Okay, so this is issue 27. Moving on, this is the last box magazine before we get on to the Papercraft Society one. So this is, I don't know if it's going to tell me what number kit it is, but it's the latest one by Joanna Sheen, and you get quite a lot in here as well. So let's open that up. I have had a sneak peek because I couldn't help myself. Okay, so this is absolutely a bumper magazine there. Sorry it's out of focus, but I do have fixed focus on my camera. Okay, so this is absolutely chock-a-block full, because in the center we have all of these lovely papers here, and they're not shiny at all. They're very good quality, and these are really nice. So I'm thinking mini album perhaps. This, I like that, very me. Then we have sentiments that you can cut out as well. So it's great for layering up and making cards. You can mat these onto cardstock as well, just to make it a little more sturdy if you wanted to. Just build them up with foam pads. Again, I think you get 2 of each design on there. I quite like this one too. So again, there's absolutely loads and loads of ideas on what you can make with this kit as well. So it's going to be ranging from cards to 3D makes as well. And we've got the another little bumper set there as well that is also included in the box as well. I just love that as well. So that one I love too. There's just so many ideas here. So it looks like the sentiment stamp that they used to make this one was this happy birthday up the top there. So let's have a look and open this up. And again, this is all available at Craft Stash. Okay, so I'm just going to see if that's, I need something blank. There we go. I haven't got a piece of card to hand. There we go. So here we have the stamped images here. So it's carrying on with the lacy theme here. We have a bunch of lavender tied up with some ribbon, a jug that you can pop that into. You can make a mask for that, so that you can stamp it so that the lavender is inside the jug there, so you can get clever with your masking. Okay, and we also get this, I think this is an A6 or 6x4, double check. I think it's going to be A6, which is a standard UK size. Yes, it's A6. So this is an A6 embossing folder as well, with the lacy trim. And on the other side here we have this fan die here with a cutout as well. So you can either use the center there just to cut inside to create a cutout effect, or you can cut it out completely. And again, the same for this lace as well. This comes apart, so the top is separate, and we have one at the bottom as well, so you can make some really nice page edges if you're making a mini album, or you can use it in your cards as well. Let me see if I can find an example in the magazine of it being used on the edge of a card. That's really clever here. She's gone round in a circle with this die here. So I'm just looking on, there we go, it's been used as an edge die just here. Oh, that's way too bright. I've just looked at my screen. There we go. I'm hoping that's better. Let's see if we can make it a bit darker. No, we don't need lights on. Okay, so that is the Joanna Sheen Premium Magazine. I'm just going to pop everything back into the box, but as I say, I'll do that later. And I must promise myself that I will. Okay, so this is the Papercraft Society box. This is August's box, and everyone that's subscribed or is subscribed to the Papercraft Society should have had theirs by now, and it is now available to buy individually along with Mixed Up Crafts box. That is also available, and let me just quickly look and see what others are available too. I will pop pictures up. So we have Papercraft Society for July available at £27.99 just for the single box. There'll be a picture up here, and that is Made to Surprise, which is Sam Calcott. And then we have and we also have the June Paper Discovery box. Now that is by Papercraft Discovery. No, Paper Discovery. I keep getting it wrong now. It's Papercraft Society by... No, it's Paper Discovery by Papercraft Society, and that is the June box, and that is currently reduced at £16.79 as of today, the day I'm filming. So prices can change at different things, and those are the 3 boxes that are available to buy individually without subscription. And I'm not too sure if there is an offer at the moment. The offer may have finished, but just have a quick look around the Craft Stash website and you'll find all the latest offers in their offer section. Okay, so let's delve into this one, because this one has beautiful gold embossing there. Again, it's way too bright, but there you go, as you can see. I just love that. So this is a lovely autumn themed one, and again, this is Card Making Magic. And I haven't looked in here, I haven't sneaked a peek in there yet, so let's open this up. So let's have a quick look at the stamps. I'm just going to turn this over. So here are the stamps. I'm straight away drawn to this one just there. This is blackberries. It's a lovely autumn theme. If you like flower fairies or Brambley Hedge, even the storybooks from Brambley Hedge, I'm a fan of both of those, so this is right up my street. And the autumn story from Brambley Hedge is one of my favourites, so I'm definitely going to want to be using that. And we have some rose hips up the top there. I'm just going to quickly grab the die set, because I think some of these dies, these are going to be outline dies here, that are going to cut out this large one there, and we have some smaller ones too. That's going to do the rose hip, and we have some for the leaves and the flowers as well. At the bottom we have a sunflower too. Okay, so let's pop that away. So that's an A5 stamp set and A5 pretty much sheet there of dies. Now this one is a beautiful wreath here, so it is going to, without this outlined one that goes around, if you take that off, it's still going to cut out, I can see, the wreath, and it's gonna, you can do some lovely inlaid work there. And then we have another swirly one around there, so it's very unusual shape. So it'll be interesting to see what experiments you can come up with. Just have a play and see what you can come up with. So I like that. Let's pop that back in, and then here are the papers and the card. So let's have another look. Again, well, my screen's getting way too bright here. Let's see if I can turn down the colour. Maybe I'll just close the curtain a little bit. There we go. Maybe the sun's come out a little bit. It was cloudy earlier. Okay, so here we have some beautiful A5 papers. So we have these orange and green leaves here. Lovely autumn theme, harvest sort of time. Then we have some sunflowers here and some leaves, and these are more like silhouettes now. These are filled in, so we have like, these are almost like printed on like prints. And then we have some silhouettes here, so it's 2 of each pattern. And then we have some pop outs, so these are all die cut, so these are going to come out just like that, so there's no fussy cutting or anything like that. And I like this one here, this leaf here. I think that's really pretty. Just love the gold embossing on there. And then we have some banners and loads of sentiments here as well. We have a few thankful words in there as well, so it's going to tie in with if you're in the USA as well, even Canada, Thanksgiving. Okay, so moving on now to some foiled card. Okay, so I'm hoping the camera is going to pick up the colours here. I'm hoping so. So here we have a gold, and it's textured. It's really pretty. It's a nice sheen. It's not like a mirror card, it's like a satin textured linen finish. So this one's gold, and at the bottom we have rose gold. So I'm looking at my screen now and I can see it's quite true to colour. It's just a little bit lighter than it is in real life. So these are more lustrous, I would say. Okay, so you get 2 of each shade. So let's pop those back. I'm going to pop these cards at the back there. So I'll have all the papers at the front. There we go, let's pop that in. Okay, so again we have the wording on the top there, so you can have that on a bookshelf. I have actually dismantled all of my boxes now that everything is flat, and I've put everything into a tray. All the little bits and bobs. Let me quickly show you what I've done. I have a drawer here, and that has all of my Papercraft Society ink spots too. Okay, let's have a quick look inside here. I haven't peeked. I've been very tempted to peek, but I haven't. Okay, so I'm going to pop this out because this bright orange here is playing with my camera's colours. So let's move this aside. There we go. So we have lots of goodies here. We have more cardstock, so it's double-sided as well, so we get orange here, and we also get this lovely purpley plum mauve colour too. That's a really pretty colour. And we have a magazine with Christina herself holding her box, and inside there's going to be loads of ideas on what you can do with everything that's in this box. So here is that wreath die. I won't show you too much because I kind of want this to be a lovely surprise for you all. There we go, so that's all really built up nicely. I'm hoping you can see this. This is what it looks like by itself there. Really hard to, it's quite a small picture. Okay, so that is the magazine that you get with that. So here is an inspirational quote from Christina. This is: "A little sparkle makes all the difference." And on the back it's a guide to adhesive tape, so I can pop that in with my other cards. I have all of my cards together as well. So these are the ink spot thingies. So these are hybrid inks, so they are a mix between ink and pigment. So pigment has the colour pigments in it that are going to sit on top of cardstock, so it's not going to be transparent, whereas a dye ink, it's going to be transparent. When you stamp it onto it, it's going to soak into the paper and become transparent, but you're still going to see the colour. But these are a mixture of both, and you can watercolour with these as well. So let me just grab some of this card here. So this is the kind of orangey red, so I'm just going to press this down. There we go. It's going to be a lot brighter taking the pad straight to the paper. This one is the mauve colour. That is very dark. It kind of looks quite black, but it's because I've pressed the pad down completely. And here we have like an olivey green colour. Let's see what that one looks like. Oh, no, that's come out a little bit lighter. There we go. And those will dry a little bit lighter in colour because at the moment it's wet, it hasn't soaked into the paper, so the dye part of the ink pad is going to soak into the paper, and because it has the pigment ink in there as well, some of it's going to sit on the top and be a more vibrant colour. So those are the ink pads, and here we have wooden buttons. These are so lovely and cute. So you can, they all have holes in as well, so you can actually thread bits and bobs through there, some thread, some twine even, because it's going to be perfect for Christmas as well. You could probably even paint them and spray paint them as well. So here we have some orange ribbon. It's a really lustrous pumpkin shade of orange as well. I definitely chose the Right Now varnish. I just love pink and orange together. It's very, you know, punky. Okay, so this is, let's measure that. I think it's 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch. It's 2/3. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 2/3 of an inch, and that's going to match that perfectly. I'm thinking a lot of Halloween projects here, especially if you take the green out. Actually, no, these are quite Halloweeny colours as well. So if we take the autumny stuff out, let's move everything away. Also get some paper lace doilies as well. You get probably quite a few in there as well, but that's not Halloweeny. But just look here, this is like your Halloween set already, ready to go, and there's also some orange as well, so you can make some nice Halloween themed things in here with all of these inks as well. So that is the Papercraft Society box for August. This is available individually. You don't need to subscribe to get this box, so it's available for just a one-off payment, and it will be delivered just as if you were ordering anything else off Craft Stash as well. So those are all the insides, and again inside I won't show you all of it, but there's also a voucher in there as well that's going to give you 20% off any card making magic purchase in August. So let's put that aside. That voucher is right at the bottom. I won't show it because every code is individual, so I don't want anyone stealing my code. So that is today's haul. It's probably another long video, so I'm hoping you'll grab yourself a cup of tea and some cake. Some of my long videos should come with warnings, actually, you know, make yourself comfy, get a nice drink and all of that. So that is everything. And I did have some other deliveries into my craft room, but I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to do a haul for those. I'm actually going to make projects with them, so that will be me showing you what I've just bought. So I'm finding that I'm doing a lot of haul videos and not getting the chance to play with everything because there's just so much. So I'm just going to go through each one individually for each project and just have fun that way. So I am trying a few different things from how I've normally done things, so I think I'm going to have more fun just playing with stuff that way. Okay, so I've made sure that there's links for everything that I've shown you down below in the description box. Let me know down in the comments if you really love the magazines, especially if you're overseas as well and they're expensive to send because of the weight. If there are lots of magazines you want there, you might be able to reach the free shipping threshold for your country, so then you can have a nice bumper package sent to you and all you would have paid for is the price of the magazines. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me, and if you're still here and listening, thank you so much for staying to the end, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye for now.